Jim's Hot Rods and Beyond, where I make the impossible happen. And I'm not kidding with that. A lot of people waste their money on buying rust. It's not paint. Knock it off. But there's a lot of things that you can do to save yourself money by making your own parts. And I talked a lot about the Buick powered 26 Ford Roadster. But I also don't do it just for that. I do it for a lot of other stuff. The GMC van is an exception. That thing is going to be off the wall. And people are going to go out of their minds and see what I make for that. And the only reason why I'm doing this video is because I custom make my own aluminum parts. And there's a lot of people out there that do the same thing, but they don't talk about it. Because the minute they start talking about it, they think they're going to get stolen ideas and shit like that. Well, you know what? That's not what it's about. It's about learning. It's about having fun. Because that's what hot rodding originally started. It was about going fast, having a good time, picking up a chick, going out to eat with your friends, and taking a cruise. But now it's getting overwhelming. It's getting stupid. So I'm just going to show you some small things and what to do to save some money. In order to make parts custom, you get a lot of waste stock. And I mean this. And I'm standing in front of the lathe, and you see all this garbage? Well, it's not garbage to me. That's aluminum. There's probably, I don't know, 12 ounces in one handful. 12 ounces is a lot. So now look at this. Same thing with the mill. I got all kinds of shavings. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody know who Burt Monroe is? The world's fastest Indian, still holds record today. Well, he did the same thing. There's a lot of people. Mickey Thompson, Halibran, Ed Giskadarian, all those guys. They all made their own shit. Well, they started with ripping down crap that was broken and busted, like pistons. This is coming out of my 49 flathead. I can't use them. Well, wait a second, I can't use them. Don't throw them away. I'll melt it down and make something. That right there, that's a 5-gallon bucket full of aluminum, shavings, and a couple pistons. I don't know, what is that, 20 pounds worth of aluminum? Hey, don't scrap it, you jerks. I'm sick and tired of the scrap people. They drive by my shop asking me if I got scrap metal and stuff like that, and I make stuff out of it. I make things like this. I make things like this. This is a one of a kind, only one like it in the whole world. It's a shift knob. That right there is a Tiki God shift knob. I take orders for those. I get $40 a piece. $40 a piece to have one like it in the whole world. Made out of what? Scrap. Now you're getting $10 for what? A couple pounds worth of aluminum scrap? When you can make stuff like this and make $40 per figurine to have something really nice. And I'm going to show you what one of those looks like. You're going to love this. If you really do it nice, you really get your mind set on something. So I went from that pile of junk to something like that. Now what would you do, scrap guys? Would you go and take and get maybe $10 worth of Budweiser money? Or would you make something like this? The only one like it in the whole world, and sell this to a guy that has a 40s or 50s or 60s hot rod and puts it on their hood or their fender or something like that, and guess what? How much he pays for that? That's $80 to $200 a piece. $80 to $200 a piece. I sold, I don't know, 20 of these last year at, I don't know, $40 to $125 a piece. So what would you do? You ask yourself, can I make these things? Can I make stupid things like trim or anything like that? And the question is, yes you can, but you got to put your mind to it. See this stuff right here? See that? Everybody knows what that is. That's a blower idler pulley, right? Guess what? I didn't make this, but guess what I do? I do make these. I had this one because I had bought this from a guy that gave it away. But I make these. And I sell these for $200 a piece. people are bitching about jobs and stuff like that when you don't have to. Just, figure something out, make something, work on your own, do something. So that's what I do with a lot of my scrap. I end up casting parts. I'll be casting an intake manifold with that. Center caps for wheels. The van, you guys are gonna go out of your mind when you see my GMC handy van. I'm custom casting center caps. They're gonna be the only set in the whole world like it. People are gonna. It's gonna be mind-boggling. You're gonna be asking questions. Where'd you get those? What store? Oh, did you get them at Speedway? All those other companies. I shouldn't say like all the other ones. Jegs, Summit. Oh, no, you can't get those. They're gonna be like, oh, where the hell did you get those? And then the minute that I tell them that I made that from scrap, that was worth maybe $5, $10, their eyes are gonna pop out of their heads, and they're not gonna wanna buy anything. They're going to want to come to me to make stuff. Me. So that's what I do. So I just wanted to show people that, and I hope a lot of people ask me, because you have no idea what I'm capable of making, and I haven't even started to be making a ton of stuff. Right now I'm just all over the place with so many projects, making this, making that. It's very tough. I actually made some custom pieces for people that, let's just say, negged out on a deal, so I put things on eBay and stuff like that. People take things for granted. They want it now. They don't want it tomorrow. Well, I tell those people, you can't look at me like that. I'm an artist. I make things for one-of-a-kind opportunities. One-of-a-kind opportunities. That's what I do. I make things for me. I make things for other people if they want to pay for them. So that's what I do. So get out there and make something. Take it easy.